Philadelphia Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert is about to do damage inside of Kellen Moore's system. Look, I don't dress up like I'm Bobby Singer for Supernatural just for anything. I mean, this guy's got me out here looking like I'm a real live South Dakota native. On one ear, I got, Dallas Goedert telling me about all the benefits and all the great bars in South Dakota. And I feel like I got Kellen Moore in the other ear trying to tell me about how Boise and Idaho's the new Silicon Valley. All right. If you run it back to the tape, there's a couple of plays here I want to break down for you and I want to show you from this system. And this isn't even getting the ball into the tight ends. It's just the utilization and the uniqueness of using multiple tight end sets within this system. Part of the reason why I don't buy into this entire narrative I keep hearing spilled about they're potentially only keeping 2 tight ends on the active 53-man roster. I mean, anything is possible, but judging by the film and the way that Kellen Moore likes to use multiple tight end sets, I highly doubt it, to be quite honest. We'll see. All right, the first play I want to show you, this is 13 personnel, okay? 13 personnel, 3 tight ends on the field. Look where those tight ends are aligned, guys, to the bottom of your screen over here, okay? You have 3 tight ends split out, detached from formation with a wide receiver out there. You got a 4x1 empty back set. You got Dak Prescott in the shotgun. Now, if you're a defense and you're looking across and you're seeing this formation, you're not thinking that you need to worry. You're going to think somebody's going to cross back over, right? There's going to be some form of motion. Someone's probably going to get motioned here, right? Wrong. Wrong. Kellen Moore is trying to leverage here. He's using his tight ends to get leverage and work up to the second level to where they have an inherent advantage. Even if they're bad at blocking, they got 40 pounds on the next guy, more than likely. 20 to 40 pounds probably on the next player that they're going to work up to. And that's what the beauty of this system, this scheme, right, is that a lot of us made a lot of noise about, oh, we hate the quick game. We hate those tunnel screens, right? We hate those bubble screens. We hate when they were doing that. We heard that Jalen Hurts, that's kind of the thing he likes to do versus pressure. Well, I like the way Kellen Moore just gets ahead of this early, right? Why wait till third down when you're in a third and kind of long situation facing a lot of pressure? Why not just make the point early? Why not go ahead out there and just make that point early by outflanking you, getting guys that are going to be big enough to actually do damage out there, and then also pulling linemen as well, and then using a guy who's elusive. Imagine this being Devontae Smith with that ball in his hands. Imagine that being A.J. Brown. I mean, you could pretty much put a running back out there. You see how they got the running back split out? What if you put the receiver out there and you put the running back to the other side? Imagine that being Saquon. Imagine that being Kenny Gainwell or Will Shipley. I mean, I love the creativity behind the system. I love the creativity behind what he tries to do here. All right, the next thing, I've heard a lot about him not really wanting to take shots down the field, just being a really quick game kind of offense. There's not a lot of the A-dot's a little low on what they're seeing in camp, right? There's not a lot of pizzazz. There's not a lot of flash. There's not a lot of sizzle to the offense, if you will. Well, I do think that Kellen Moore does have a little bit of a difference in philosophy from the coaches we're used to where I feel like Kellen wants the offense to earn their opportunities for vertical shots. Not that he won't take those vertical shots, because I see it all over his film, and each game is different. People are discounting the leverage that gets played, right? I mean, obviously, if you go out there and you look across the field and you see them playing like the cutters, they have a cutter's leverage on you, right? To where basically they have like a 3 cloud on one side. So they're clouding with 3 players to one side. They have inside leverage and they're clouding. You're probably going to start them pushing vertically on those type of routes, right? I mean, situations matter, guys. Sometimes I think they leave out the circumstances in the situations that encompass the play call. Well, right here we have a 12 personnel. We have Dak under center. I know this is something you guys want to see from Jalen. You want to see him under center more. I don't have the answer to how much this will happen other than I suspect that we will see Jalen under center more than we've seen previously. Now, does that mean 50 attempts? Does that mean closer to 100 attempts? Or does that mean 30 where he's been getting 20? I don't know, guys. I just know that we probably will see an uptick of under center plays here. I don't know if this was originally intended to be play action, and because they got somebody jumping across the line of scrimmage, they just kind of canceled that out. But to me, it doesn't look like this was intended to be play action. It just looks like that the running back was always going to release that way. But once this young man gets caught jumping across the line of scrimmage, it's all over now. Now they're going to take that vertical shot. It doesn't work out. They don't get the play, they don't make the catch. But you can see they're earning the vertical shot, right? Look down to your formation. 2 tight ends, one's in line, one's kind of in a wing position, and then look to the top of your screen. You got both your receivers, right? You got one guy who's going to be in line, and you got one guy who's going to be back. Now, I can tell you, normally speaking, when you see people tight to formation and they're in line or they're on the line of scrimmage, guys, normally good indicator those are going to be vertical threats. Not always. It's not a 100% rule there, but that's normally given if you're going to get those, especially from the tight end position. It's normally if they're inline, if they're going to be that vertical kind of down the seam type guy. So first giveaway to me that there was going to be some form of a play action or just a different look here to try to get those seams, to work those seams out there. So I like Kellen Moore. I love what I'm seeing here from the tight end position. Okay, I didn't even show you a passing attempt to the tight end, and I can still get you excited about what they're going to do here because look at the formations. This was the first offensive sequence of this game, and they came out with 4 separate personnel utilizations, okay? They came out in 11-man, they came out in 12-man, they came out in 13-man, they also came out in pony 20-man, 21-man. So, I mean, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to see what Kellen Moore is going to do on the season. I'm excited to see what Dallas Goedert is going to do within this system because I know that he's going to get worked over the middle. Like, they're going to work him over the middle. He's going to see some targets. He is a big body and a physical guy to throw the ball to. I have no doubt that he's going to get those type of opportunities inside the system. But it's more than just the receiving stuff. It's the other stuff, too. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all's time and attention. And if you enjoyed this video, just wait till I explain to you what Devontae Smith is going to look like inside of this system. I can't wait for that one, guys. There's a lot to go over here. Also, if this one didn't quite hold you over and you want something more, you want to see a little bit more of a breakdown, I got you. Look over here to the corner, and you'll find another video where I break down scheme that's a little bit longer of a video. All right, guys, until the next time, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys on the next video.